Get ready for the Cleveland Cavaliers! Introducing Cliche!
Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm reppin' the O. So let them know, that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm reppin' the O. So let them know, that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. I mix my new Cavs jersey with my retro hats. I'm in the middle of the crowd screaming, let's go Cavs. How they gon' beat the team when the deck's so stacked? And even when I'm at the house, I'm like, let's go Cavs. And Donovan Mitchell is the predominant issue. You try to stop and he popping it, get your confidence ripped through. You know what time that it is too. We coming taking it over. We up the speed and up the lead, so you ain't making it closer. We got our foot on the gas, so don't get put on your bags. Cause if you sleeping when on defense, then we push to the rack. A fast break on the play, the Cavs stay on the way. We stay attacking since Ken Atkinson, we great on the trade. So they gon' stay on the chase, we run away with the first seed. We just played your team and we beat them by 30. Evan Mobley on the road, he bout to hammer it home and put somebody on the post to turn your cameras on. They be hating on us crazy, all the slander is known. The way that they been balling lately, all the standards is gone. The narrative has been changed, the era isn't the same. We need a buckets by the rain when Merrill get in the game. So let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm reppin' the O. So let them know, that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. Hey, let them know, we the best in the globe. I got my city on my back, and I'm reppin' the O. So let them know, that the Cavs by the blow. This the Cavaliers show, it's the big one to go. I mix my new Cavs jersey with my retro hats. I'm in the middle of the crowd screaming, let's go Cavs. How they gon' beat the team when the deck's so stacked? And even when I'm at the house, I'm like, let's go Cavs. I'm screaming.
No, for sure, man. 216 love, man. We going up. Hey, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm always tuning in.
Hey, let 'em. It's the Cavaliers show. It's the big one to go.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. Welcome to Cavaliers Talk. Yo, right when I just pushed the button, man, a trade happened, man. I didn't even know that Anthony Davis just got traded. That's crazy. So, yeah, that's breaking news, right? Anthony Davis got traded a couple minutes ago to the Washington Wizards. They sent him, D'Angelo Russell, I think Jaden Hardy, Dante Exum. Oh, 76ers just traded Jarrett McCain to the Thunder. Okay. But yeah, Anthony Davis got traded to the Wizards, yo. They just sent Anthony Davis to Washington, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even peep, bro. Yeah, so Anthony Davis is going to the Washington Wizards. Wow. Yeah. I see I check that out later, man. But nah, that's not why, I'm on this live, man. But yeah, we're gonna see like who else get traded. So McCain going to the Thunder, I think, and Anthony Davis to the Wizards. Wow. Okay, so that's breaking news, everybody. So Jerry McCain, yo, DFJ, yo, let me know you in the chat, man. I want your thoughts on Jerry McCain. Look like y'all got rid of Jerry McCain, but I want to talk about James Harden, man. Look like James Harden is a Cavalier, and Darius Garland is going to the Clippers with a second round pick, which was crazy, to give up, but. Because you would have thought it was the other way around. But I understand why the Cavs, ended up giving the second round pick to the Clippers. So it is what it is. But look, I literally slept on this, right? Like the news broke last night. I ain't gonna lie. I had a comment saying, "Yo, are you asleep?" Like, yeah, I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I literally was asleep, man, when it happened. The funny part about it is we was in the Cavs group chat talking, and I said, "Yo, if the deal want to get done tonight, the Cavaliers will make the deal happen tonight." And what happened an hour or two later, I fell asleep in the Cavs and I'm making that move. So when I literally slept on this. I slept on this. I didn't go live. And another reason why, I didn't want to go live when I did wake up, because, I had things to do, but I hate going live when it's breaking news, because it's like everybody and their mama wants to go live. There's a bunch of Cavs, reporters and creative content creators that's going live at the same time. That, they want to be the first to break it, obviously. So that's cool. I'm different. I like to work at my own speed. Let them have it. And this is on one of my smaller channels, so it's all good. So I slept on this, and I woke up saying, I don't love the trade, but I like the trade. I don't love it, but I like it. Now, y'all gonna say, Cavaliers are stupid for trading for James Harden. Look, it is what it is. He's a Cavalier now, and there's nothing you can do about it, man. Now, y'all know my stance on the Darius Garland thing. Most of y'all that, been a part of the channels. I've been talking about splitting this backcourt up for, a little bit, quite a while now. I had people come on my platform saying similar things like break up the backcourt. And I told y'all, and the Giannis stuff, I hear that apparently the Cavs are trying to get Giannis still. I don't know how, but they saying the conversations are happening. I don't know how they get Giannis. I guess Mobley will be involved. I don't know how they land Giannis. I expect like Jarrett Allen or somebody, or Mobley or somebody, because they going all in. They trying to win. But the Giannis stuff, um, I've been saying, yo, I don't think it's happening. Like, and I feel like it's still a dream that some of y'all want to happen. But I'm realistic. With the Giannis stuff, I'm realistic. This James Harden deal, I knew, it was kind of like more realistic to me. I feel like the conversations was actually happening a lot more, and it was more closer than a deal being done between Harden and Garland. I felt like that. So you trading for Harden, that does not guarantee you a championship. I get it. Let's get the parades going. Some of y'all feel like, yo, the Cavs could probably win now. I don't know. If you would have kept Garland, Cavs still wasn't winning the championship. But getting Harden, it definitely, I guess you could say, increases the chances of the Cavs reaching the NBA Finals, or maybe a deep playoff run. I think the ceiling. Honestly, I think the ceiling should be, it's because the championship or bust, right? I think the ceiling is NBA Finals, but right now I'm thinking like, we could probably get to the conference finals. Cause I still have to see them put more trades together, because we still have more. Because another player will be moved. Lonzo, it's other players that got to get traded, right? So I want to see more, right? Besides the James Harden deal, but it definitely increases your chances, right? They still had to move Lonzo, um, and I feel like they had to bring in another big or forward to this front court, because I think we kind of need it, and we got to get Tomlin. We got to sign Tomlin. So the Cavs, they're not done making moves. I don't know about adding new players. I'm sure they looking at all possible ways to add somebody else. The Giannis thing is very interesting. I just don't see how it happens, but we'll see though. But Kobe, I feel like with the James Harden thing, I feel like Kobe panicked, and maybe I'm using the wrong word. I don't know. Like, you heard the reports, right? Before the trade, about Donovan Mitchell might not sign an extension and ask out. If the Cavs was to flame out this year, like, and that's not all the way. I don't know. I don't think that's all the way true, because Donovan Mitchell, like, he doesn't do things like that. Like, Donovan Mitchell, he don't move like that. He would never ask out. He's a pretty loyal dude. Like, I'm pretty sure you could read the room though and feel like, oh, okay, he's not gonna do this, but he's not gonna like just come out and say, yo, I want out. But him not signing an extension, that I can agree with. Like, yeah, of course he not gonna ask out, but unless something happens, he acts out. But him not saying, like, him saying, oh, I'm not gonna sign an extension. Okay, that makes sense, right? And then you feel like, as a Cavaliers organization, you feel like, okay, we're gonna end up trading him to get something back, I guess. But clearly, just going back to this deal that happened, right? Kobe felt pressure. And the Cavs, they trying to win now. And you trading for Harden, that is a win now move because of the age of James Harden and this window we have. And apparently Donovan Mitchell was okay with bringing back James Harden. And now you're gonna see reports about Darius Garland, and Donovan Mitchell didn't get along with each other, and Darius was okay to go to LA, and Harden was okay to go to Cleveland. But it clearly was pressure for the front office. And I was trying to tell Ahmed on my last live or whatever, y'all DG fans got to get together, man. We've been trying to tell y'all, man, DG was going to get moved, man. And I'm not saying DG was a bad play. He wasn't a bad play. It just didn't work out, man. Um and my boy that worked for the Clippers, I know he loved Darius Garland. So, they was ready to move on from James Harden, I think. So getting back a young player in Darius Garland for the long term is definitely a plus for the Clippers, who I don't know what they doing right now. I don't know if they rebuilding, retooling, but I had a feeling Darius Garland was going to like be moved because, they were saying it like in the offseason, like it's just like his name just kept coming up in trade rumors, and I thought it was going to happen in the offseason, but the Cavs didn't want to wait, and they saw the trade value, I guess. And yeah, I was ready to move on from him when those reports came out that he wanted out. And he didn't want to like share the ball with Donovan and stuff like that. I was like, oh, he's not a team guy, and he's still immature. He's thinking about himself. He's kind of selfish, like. And those were like Rich Paul, I think, putting that out there because Rich Paul do represents Darius Garland. So I don't know, man, but I never want to get rid of a player that I never want to get rid of someone that wants to be here, you know. And DG, he was homegrown. Yeah, he was homegrown, man. And y'all looking at it like I get it, because I was looking at it like that too. Some of y'all might say, yo, Harden is toxic, man. And he's 10 years older than Darius Garland. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. Duh. We get it.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right. The metric system.
Yeah, we get it, man. It's totally understandable, for you to feel how you feel. Now, oh, yeah. So now you have James Harden, right? Those are red flags. They red flags because the Cavs, I guess you could say, felt pressure to get a deal done because they obviously trying to win now with this window, despite the flags that's there and stuff like that with James Harden. James Harden still is pretty pretty good, playing at a level that you just like, damn, he's still playing at this level at the age of 36, going on 37. So you add a guy, you add a vet and a guy, who's been in every playoff situation you can think of, right? Um, he's literally been in the finals, like he's been in every situation. Now you could bring up game sevens, but James Harden, I feel like he's more seasoned than Darius Garland. DZ never done nothing in the postseason. Um, so to like he never done nothing to make me say, oh yeah, the core forward, yeah, they taking us there. Like it's just like he haven't been available, and when he did like show up, it's just he didn't show out. And sometimes injuries is just part of the game. It is what it is. But I just think James Harden, you had to look at the upside and look at it from a positive light, man, because I think James Harden does um get his team a better chance of winning, man. Because at the end of the day, man, what they always say, availability is the best ability. So I look at it as that also. So yeah, man. Now James Harden, let me see. James Harden, he had good and bad moments in the playoffs. Um, And I feel like the trade, it's about the playoffs and Donovan Mitchell, of course. James Harden, I feel like he can, play make just like Garland. You're replacing a playmaker with a playmaker. He's good in the half court. I'm curious to see how he will play off ball. Not sure how that works with him and Don, but defensively, he's about the same as DG. I'll say DG probably gives more effort on defense, but I think people could be ignoring that. The other side like that. Harden is a bigger guard you put next to Donovan Mitchell. He has size and height. Like he's just bigger than Darius. He's 6'5", and he's been known to be able to guard in the post. So as a post defender, I think he's better suited than Darius. And you have the back line help with Allen and Mobley. Don't know if they move on for Allen, but you have the back line help. Regardless, the backcourt gonna have to play defense. But offensively, at 36 years old, he's still playing all-star basketball, which is incredible. And pairing him up with Donovan, who will be off ball, because Will Harden, he does need the ball in his hands. He will, facilitate, but I just feel like he's going to help relieve some of this pressure off of Donovan. Maybe they stagger in the minutes too, but he is another ball handler, another playmaker who's going to like elevate Mobley and Allen. He's going to help the bigs out, I believe, like how he did in LA with Zubac. And you just go out throughout his history with the Sixers and everybody else. I just think I trust him on the playoffs to show up next to, let's say, a Donovan Mitchell, man. I just do. I don't know. James Harden can set the table, and Donovan can be that finisher and that closer, like we already know Donovan can be. But I definitely think Mobley can elevate from this. But I'm curious to see like if our offense takes a jump with these new pieces. But the front office, I understand. Like some might say, okay, this could be a high risk, high reward type of trade, because let's say if it works out, we might get Kobe a statue if we win the finals, right? Because we all know any team that has James Harden, be prepared for drama or anything, because James Harden will ask out. Oh yeah, you better believe it. He gonna ask out. If he don't get his way, he gonna ask out, and he gonna look for that extension. And I think the Cavs have the option to opt out for next year, if I'm not mistaken. Now he's going to show up. He always shows up when he joins a new team. That first year, he's going to show up. So personally, I think he's about to show out once he get into the uniform. It's just after that first year, I don't know, man. And this is like a 2-year window with having Harden here. So I don't know, man. And look, I'm not gonna make no strip club jokes. I'm not gonna do it. But we thinking the short term here, man. We're not thinking long term. It's not a long term fit. This is a situation where you're trying to win now. So it's a little window. The worst thing is, we see a decline from Harden, which I don't think so. Not this year. It won't be this year. But I just think you could say, okay, it's a gamble. But we talk about taking risk on my channel before, man. I talked to Joe, so we talk about the risk. Trading for guys, taking a risk on certain players, and I can't backtrack on what I've been saying. Like this is a risk, and it might be worth the risk. So I said like we need to go out there and make a trade, anything to try to maximize this team. But I just think this move. I think we all know that this move was strictly about Donovan Mitchell and DG health. That Darius Garland, I think health had to play a big factor in all this as well. Like, because look, if the Cavs lose in the second round again, you think Donovan going to be happy? He been heated. These last playoffs, like Donovan been heated. Because the guy Donovan, he's been putting his body on the line every playoffs since he been here, risking season-ending injury. Could have tore his ACL. Like he's out there putting his body on the line while you got guys like Hunter, and Garland is out or biting their fingernails. But trash talking to opposing team, and you're not even playing. You're sitting out, or you got a guy sitting out with a boo-boo on his finger. I just look. I give DG more of a pass because of the foot thing, the Hunter thing. I don't know, but I'm just saying it just bothered me because I'm watching a guy risk injury because matter of fact, he's hurt playing through injuries and he's risking a season-ending injury because that's how bad he wants to win. That's how bad he wants it. Y'all can say, "Oh, he's not a winner. He's not gonna get y'all. He's not the." I get it, man. He want to help y'all win, but one thing for sure, you can't question his heart. I don't think you could question his heart, man. And he took teams to the playoffs every year. And we're the fans that kept saying, "Yo, keep DG and trade Donovan." I saw some of y'all comments. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Now look, DG gone. The front office made their decision, and you either like it or you don't. But James Harden is a Cavalier, and I hope the best for both parties. I hope the best. Even though I know Harden is who he is, I just gotta see it, man. And I want to hear from y'all. Is this a W or is this a L? Let me know in the chat. For the Cavs. And don't forget LeBron. That's another factor. LeBron might come back next season. And one of the core four is gone, and we knew that. Like, it's not a surprise because they said Jarrett Allen and Darius Garland is not untouchable. So one of the core four is gone. Might be two. Who knows? Now look, what's that quote that people have been saying? That everyone be saying, like, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is insane. Insanity. Like, running the back, it was just like you expecting something different to happen. You keep getting the same results. You keep getting bounced out the playoffs. When are you going to make a change, Kobe? And Kobe, Kobe, I ain't gonna lie, Kobe stuck his chest out on this one. But it's just like, yo, if it walked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, I gotta believe it's a duck. I'm not gonna expect the cat to bark like a dog. That's not who they is. So it's just like I see it with my eyes, man. It's not working out, man. And I can't believe the Cavs offer a pick. That really means like Darius Garland trade value. And we already knew Darius Garland trade value wasn't high. That's part of the reason why I say, yo, wait till the offseason. But yeah, I mean, he do have two messed up foots. So, but the Cavs, I don't think they done making moves. Well, they not done making moves, and they have way too many guards. And Lonzo and maybe Max Strus, who knows? He been in trade rumors too. So I know Lonzo for sure is gone. But I'm just being realistic. I know people saying the Giannis talk is happening, but I just don't see that going down. And the Anthony Davis rumor, the Cavs are looking at Anthony Davis. That probably wasn't smoke, but he's gone. He's in Washington. He's his career is over. He's in Washington now. And I didn't want him here anyway. And that would have been nasty work. You would have traded for Anthony Davis, a guy that's never on the floor and get hurt off. You thought Darius Garland was getting hurt. AD would have been made in Darius Garland look, man, look. And the fact that some of y'all was okay with that, man, I don't get y'all, man. But yeah, man, let me see the comments real quick. My bad. Let me check the comments out, man. But yeah, James Harden is a Cavalier, man. Yes, shout out to Harden. Let me see. My thing acting up right now too. Hold up. My bad. The comments, yo. Let me see. I usually have it on the what's it called. I'm about to put it up on the thing. I didn't even see. My bad. Let me put it up. My bad, y'all. I was just trying to, get my thoughts out real quick. My bad. My thing acting up too. Yo, what's good, Wiley? Give me the link. It's breaking news today. Hey, yo, Wiley, crazy. Yeah, I dropped the link. Let me see. Bro, you brought this into the universe. Yo, I didn't mean I didn't mean to, bro. I ain't mean to, bro. My bad, yo. Donovan is a dictator. Donovan has the pull on the Cavs like LeBron. I mean, it's his team, bro. He is the franchise. It's not Mobley team. I kept trying to put Mobley on this. I was hoping Mobley would be that guy. He still got potential, but he's not like this is Donovan team, bro. Yo, bro, AD just got traded. Yeah, I seen it. I just mentioned it. I don't know you was here, but I just said, it was breaking news once I hit the button to go live. Like AD got traded to the Wizards. You said, hey, yo, what's good? What's good, Marlboro? What's good? Um, we got to trade for Giannis. That only way this move works. Okay, yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Like, subscribe and shit. Hey, hold up. Yeah, shout out to Joseph, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Joseph. Like, subscribe and shit. Just join. Yeah, he got the Browns content. Pretty sure he's supposed to go on live again. Maybe reacting to the presser. Put the link up, bro. I got some things you want to say. Oh yeah, I drop right now for you, bro. My bad. I'll drop right now. Hold on 1 second. I got you. Thing was acting up too. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, hey Joseph, he Terry cloth, man. Terry cloth. Soft is charming. Ah man, I dropped it. Man, or Joe, whoever tapped in. You got thoughts on this, man? Or any other breaking news I missed, man? I definitely know AD and Jared McCann got traded, and D'Angelo Russell and Jaden Hardy and Dante Exum. Maris basically gave a couple guys, I think, to the Wizards for Chris Middleton and somebody else. But yeah, it's crazy out here. I can't believe Harden even wanted to come to Cleveland. Yeah, that's what Stephen A was saying. Stephen A said, "Who wants to go to Cleveland?" Stephen A said, "Well, who wants to go from LA to Cleveland?" That's what he like, because Stephen A got a problem. Like he's so got an obsession with big markets like LA, because LA nice weather. I get it. Florida, Miami, I get it. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. Welcome in, Wiley. What's going on?
But look though, so like I knew it first before everybody because I do got a source on Twitter. I'm not gonna call his name out because like I don't want him to get like trouble. He's inside the NBA shit and stuff, right? But I already knew about the Darius Garland trade. Um, ever since Monday, I believe, yeah, Monday or Tuesday. I already knew it. But what he told me about OKC, right? So what OKC's planning is they already trade somebody for Philly already,
Jared
but right
McCain.
now, yeah.
Jared
So
McCain,
right now,
but nobody cares about Jared McCain.
but he is so the OKC right now is aiming for Jarrett Allen. It's a done deal. Um, After they done getting Jarrett Allen and talking to the Cavs and shit about it, they definitely gonna get. He told me they definitely gonna get Giannis.
Now, Wally, if this Jared Allen deal don't go through, man, I'm calling you out, man.
Bro.
Look, you on record. When you come on this show, you are on record. So if they don't get if the Jared Allen deal don't go through, and if we don't get Giannis, I'm gonna be very upset, man.
No. We ain't gonna get Giannis. We're not gonna get
So why we
no.
trade? So why would I trade my big man Jared Allen away? Who's gonna?
No. So like, what it is OKC. OKC wants to win now. They want to win now because right now
OKC already winning now.
I
OKC
know
already winning now.
I know, but Shea he got injured today. Last night I meant J Dub he's sitting out.
Mm-hmm.
They still so OKC is still looking for J Dub's new home basically.
I made this. It's in
Because
the chat. I put it in there again.
because his wrist is messed up.
Anything else?
But yeah, they trying to get Giannis and Jarrett Allen.
Who's trying to get Giannis?
OKC.
Okay, say getting on Giannis, man. They got the picks though, man. Look, we'll see, man, because everybody want Giannis, man. Giannis might stay in Milwaukee for all we know. He might just stay in Milwaukee. He might not get traded. But the Timberwolves
Yeah.
out there want him. The Cavs want him. The Knicks been wanting Giannis.
No, the Cavs don't want Giannis.
Nah, they said They said the Cavs are having conversations. The Cavs do want Giannis. They have conversations. The Cavs been linked to Anthony Davis, who got traded to the Wizards, and the Cavs still wants Giannis. But I've been saying it's not going to happen. But they said it that conversations are actually happening still. So I don't know how they can land Giannis, but the Cavs do want Giannis. I mean, who wouldn't want Giannis if it's Kobe Altman? I mean, give credit to Kobe because Kobe, he working, and Joseph in the building. So let me add Joseph.
But
I think acting up too. I can't even change the screen. It's acting up right now. Okay, yeah. What up? Yeah, what up? I'm listening, Wally. I just brought Joseph in too. I'm listening.
Oh, what's up, Joseph?
What's going on? Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Well,
So,
go ahead, Wally. Finish up, Wally.
all right. So, what it is like OKC is trying to get they already got the package for any team, basically. They commit to losing their draft picks also. They first round draft picks, second round draft picks, and they said to every team, anything is on the table, basically. But and Kawhi, Kawhi actually yesterday requested a trade also yesterday.
You said who?
Kawhi.
Kawhi ain't going nowhere, man.
No, he already requested a trade already.
Man, the Clippers should be requesting a trade. Kawhi.
Ain't nobody trading for those knees.
The Clippers should be the one requesting a trade, man.
They ain't trading for those knees.
But yeah, hey, Darius Garland's father played.
Yeah,
for
Winston
the Clippers.
Garland played for he played for the Clippers and he played for the Nuggets, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a how you say it? I guess a dream come true for Garland. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the story once he get in the building. They go, oh yeah, his dad. They how ESPN or whoever the Clippers doing to post it. So yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be comfortable for Darius Garland there. More better than Cleveland.
Man,
Sorry to say that, but
hey, I'm not. I'm not mad.
It's true. It's true.
I want to hear what Joseph got to say too. I'm not. Look, I was surprised, but I'm not mad. I slept on this, so I mean.
But yeah, it's true though. But yeah, if they can't get Giannis, they're gonna try to get Jarrett Allen.
Wally the
and I think
pull up.
I think they're gonna pull it off.
That's interesting.
After the deadline or in the deadline, they're gonna try and really work really hard to get Jarrett Allen.
Well, man, my stance on Jarrett Allen, man. Unless we can upgrade, then if we don't upgrade, I don't want to trade Jarrett Allen.
I mean, hey.
So, and if we could get Giannis, then give me Giannis. That's
But yeah, with the Giannis trade, and then after this, I will let Joseph go. With this Giannis stuff, I think Giannis not coming. Giannis not coming. And these people saying, "Oh, let's trade Evan Mobley for Giannis," they retarded, bro. They retarded, bro. I'm sorry to say, they retarded.
So you want to give up Evan Mobley for Giannis?
No, he's the future.
So the Bucks say, "Yo, we'll give you Giannis right now. Just give us Mobley and something else. Maybe it's a 3-team trade, whatever. You're not gonna ask Giannis, Donovan, Harden. I don't know who
Bro,
else.
if we get If you trade, see, look, listen.
Hey, what's going
If
on?
you trade the future,
I may restart your phone. See if you can restart your phone and come back and come in.
if you trade the future, right, and they they
Thanks.
the Cavs get them a second round pick, right? We going to look back from all of this and say, oh, we should have not traded at Evan Mobley. Oh, we da 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 da. Because after all of this, after this Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Giannis shit, bro, and possibly LeBron next year, next season, bro, this is going to be a one time thing, right? I'm not crazy, right? So keep Evan Mobley, let him really lock in, and I really hope him lock in like this summer and go to the gym and add a lot of muscle to be that guy, right? Not no, oh, I'm just gonna do like a little bit of things and stuff. No, I want him to be aggressive next season. I don't care about this season, but next season I want him to be aggressive, and he's not aggressive this season. But go ahead, Joseph.
Well, I guess I'll start with the trade. Uh, I like the trade personally. I mean, I think he just brought in a 75 greatest player all time, who's still playing at a high level, averaging 25 points, 8 assists. Plays like an old school point guard too, in a way, which I like. Uh, I think that's kind of what we needed. He's, again, 6'5", so we have a bigger backcourt now finally. And I just think with Darius, Darius isn't a guy I think you're going to win a championship with. He's too small. He's not durable. He's inconsistent. He gets bullied a lot. I mean, Jalen Brunson took this guy to the woodshed back in 23. I mean, just bullied him the whole series. It was bad. And him and Jarrett Allen just didn't show up in the big moments. And I think I like this trade. I know people say, well, James Harden hasn't showed in the postseason, but you're pairing him with Donovan Mitchell, who I think is one of the better closers in the league. Now he's a guy that go over the hump too, but I mean they have the best backcourt possibly in the NBA now. I mean I don't know of another one I could think of on top of my head that's more dynamic than that. I mean you got a combination of scoring, playmaking, more size, 1-on-1, shooting, can play out the ball from each other. I mean this is going to be a dangerous backcourt. Evan Mobley's I don't know what he's averaging right now, but it's probably going to go up probably another 5-6 points just from lobs alone. So, because James Harden obviously he loves to get the bigs involved. He can penetrate into the lane better than anybody else. Throws up the lobs all the time. He did it with Clint Capella. Obviously, got Clint Capella paid pretty much. Uh, so from the trade standpoint, I like the trade. You weren't going to pay Garland a second contract, which like last time I came on the show, we were talking about that. You're not going to pay him a second or a third contract. Excuse me. You're not going to pay him another one because he's just not worth it. So you might as well go win now mode, which you have to be in win now mode because you want to extend Mitchell this summer. And I think Donovan was getting a little irritated about the season. And it came out today what it sounds like they had a meeting. And we kind of hinted at this on the show, or at least I was hinting at this, that we read those reports from Dan Gilbert that we talked about two weeks ago back in December when it said he was getting frustrated back then. They had a aired out meeting basically in January where Kobe Altman led the meeting, and it was everybody involved with basketball operations, coaches, front office, ownership, everybody. And they kind of just got to the point where they said, we can't blame this on injuries anymore, and that this roster is just not good enough to win a championship. It's good enough to where it's gotten us to. We can win a lot of, can win a lot of games in the regular season, but in postseason, they're not a postseason team. And so I think the moves they've made, they have completely transformed their team to a much better postseason team. I wasn't able to join when the Dennis Schroeder trade happened, but because I had the Brown stuff going on, I had stumped that night. But I like Dennis Schroeder a lot. You want to talk about a guy who brings edge and toughness? That's what they added with him. Keon Ellis, a two-way guy who's a dog defender. and gives them they added intangibles they didn't have. We know the kind of players they are, especially Schroeder, who's I think a damn good backup point guard, but you brought in intangibles you didn't have in terms of toughness, physicality, and just because they like to get up in guys on the perimeter. And I think just experience with Schroeder. I mean, I think they brought in stuff they didn't have, and then with James Harden, again, like I said, you got a guy who's a 75 all time great player who is still playing at a high level, averaging 25. That's who you just inserted into your team with a guy that was sitting on the bench all year with bad toes, not playing. So, you know, I think it's a plus. You weren't going to pay him, like I said, and now, I mean, I don't want to go too far. I could go. I'll go more when Tune's ready about where I think this head down the future, which has been it's coming out today that's happening in the summertime. We all know what that is, and that's the foregone conclusion. Like I said, it's only been a matter of time, not if but when. And in terms of any potential deals, that I think they will make some more deals, a deal or two by tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be big or not. I think they're going to shed some salaries for sure. They have to.
Lonzo.
Yeah, I think Lonzo is going to get traded. I can see Charlotte. I've seen smoke there with Charlotte. Although I think here's the thing: if they pull off a bigger trade, has Jarrett Allen's name been discussed? Yes. Now, the two teams I see with Jarrett Allen and I've heard and it's even reported is the Lakers and the Pacers. Those are the two teams. The Pacers are dying to get a big because their team they didn't pay Miles Turner, which they regret because you see without that big man down low, they're not a good team. They're a bottom feeder in the East. So I think, and obviously with their point guard being out, but still you got to have that big man. And I think they're trying to get in on Jarrett Allen. And the guy's name that's been on the market is that Benedict Mathurin is a guy. I don't know if they can pull a deal off there, maybe with a 3-team deal is probably what you're looking at. I think the Lakers are interesting because I think the Lakers are trying to get another big. I don't know if they feel comfortable paying Ayton long term because he's kind of been up. He's played okay, but he's been a little not enough to me consistently to pay him a contract. You put Jared Allen, Luka Doncic for $20 million a year, which is nowadays is a pretty good deal. I think the Cavs would like that. I still think Rui Hachimura to the Cavs is still a possibility with Dalton Connect. I think they would have to get another team involved, and they'd have to shed some salary. I think it'd be like less than $300,000 they'd have to shed, which they could do that easily. So that's still a trade I would look for is the Lakers. And the Lakers have been pretty quiet, but they got to make a move because you got to at least show Luka that you're trying to do something. And everybody it's been reported they know LeBron's leaving. LeBron knows he's leaving. So they might as well get something now. This is kind of similar. You remember when LeBron was going to LA that last season in Cleveland, they made the trade with the Lakers. But that trade, the Cavs moved the Lakers, basically opened up the whole thing for LeBron to go to the Lakers. So
Basically helped the Lakers out, yeah.
I think it's kind of going vice versa now. It's just the other way around. LeBron's going to be back here, which we'll get into that if you want. But in terms of the Cavs, though, right now, I think it was a great move. I didn't expect James Harden to move. I know a lot of people were stunned by that because they'd won like 15 of the last 17 games or something out there. Like they were playing all right. They were pretty good. And but the fact that I kudos to Kobe Altman for getting aggressive and going and getting them. I think him and Mitchell probably was pushing it. Not saying him and Garland had beef. It's just Garland's just not James Harden. Probably never will be. So I like to do again. The East is wide open.
You would have to think that Donovan signed off on it. Him being basically.
Oh, I think Donovan pushed it, and
Right.
I've read some reports too that he was up in upper management. Like we got to do something. Like here, I love Darius, but he's not available. Like we can't roll with this. Like we got to get somebody in here. Like the East is wide open, and the Cavs are starting to play a little better the last month. I think since the beginning of the year when they were 500 injured, they've been starting to play a little better. They're starting to get a little momentum going. So they just need that extra. They need that push. They did that.
I had to retool. I like the picks. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, I don't know, but it's kind of like I'm kind of like feeling it a little bit. I kind of like it, kind of.
I like it. I think you just got a lot better defensively. You got a lot more size. You got a lot. I mean, look at the three.
Keon Ellis.
Yeah, I mean, look at the rotation of guards they just brought in. Toughness, defense, shooting, two-way, an elite scorer, one of the best scorers in the last 20 years.
Get out the ESPN like Dennis.
Yeah, that's what they needed off the bench. And Keon Ellis, he's a dog. I didn't really know a whole lot about him because
Yeah, a
he's
lot of teams wanted him. Like, teams out there would have been loved to have Giannis. He's like an underrated player. Like, isn't he like a player? Like, if you know, you know,
yeah,
basically.
he's one of them two-way defensive guru type guy. Like he's a defensive machine out there. I watched his highlights. He was picking
Yeah,
Steph. He's picking Anthony Edwards. This dude's picked everybody.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
a
He's
good player,
bait
and
like the bait a lot.
I think DeAndre Hunter. He was hurting you. I think DeAndre Hunter was the last move with the core four.
So that that
Was
that move that move hurted me too, man. I really ain't 100 to go, man. It hurted me, but I'm
but
over it now, though.
is Hunter a guy you're gonna pay? No.
No, not for what he's been bringing, though.
And he was the last move to see if the core four worked. That's all that was.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't work. And he didn't show up in the postseason. So it's like it just didn't work out, but that's okay. They tried. They I think they maximized that, but they understood now this core four is not going to work. You got two dynamic players, Mitchell and Mobley, and everybody else is expendable. Jalen Tyson's probably not, you're not touching him. Um, but everybody else, though, the Cavs are open market right now. I mean, which I expected. I mean, when I saw Dan Gilbert say that he was pissed off before Christmas, you're like, oh yeah, writing's on the wall. But he's right though. That's why I like Dan Gilbert. You can't stay pat. If the Cavs would have kept staying pat, we'd have been sitting here in April on a first round exit, possibly another disappointing year, and Donovan Mitchell's going to be requesting a trade this summer. What they just did now was reverse everything, and also they have another plan. They know what's coming in the summer, but they've set themselves up to have a compete this year and for the next 2 years. So they got a 3-year window here to compete, and it's
But
real.
with the and other thing is a lot of people saying like they should trade Tomlin, and I told them, bro, y'all
They're not
tripping.
trading
Y'all
Tom. I mean, he's on the tour.
They
He's on
actually
the tour.
got to make another trade to clear a spot for him
Right.
because they should. He deserves. I mean, that guy, he needs a roster spot easily.
He
So
showed. He
I,
showed it.
100%.
He
so
showed.
I think they're going to make another move probably by the end. I think by the end of tonight or tomorrow morning, another move, probably a smaller move, will be made, and that'll clear him back up there, and then we'll
And
see where they go from
Max
there.
Strus, I heard Max Strus not they saying that, but Max Strus is staying. He's not going
Yeah,
nowhere.
he's getting paid 15 mil. Max Strus probably wouldn't get. Nobody's trying to get that because he hasn't played. So what team's going
Right.
to take that $15 million and it's kind of like DeAndre Hunter type money a little bit. They're not going to
Yeah.
do that. So yeah, he'll stay, which I'm fine with because I think when he comes back, Max Strus out there with Harden and Mitchell, that should be that's gonna be pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you got a guy out there as a sniper, 6'5", and you got a
Right.
James Harden now and Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. I mean, that's gonna be tough to guard for teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Mac. I know he's been in trade rumors, but yeah, I would love to
Yeah,
see
he's
Mac.
not. He ain't
He's
leaving.
one of the guys
Mm.
that actually showed up in the playoffs. Despite his
Yeah,
last game, despite that last game.
but he hustles.
Yeah,
He hustles. He plays like a champion type. He plays like if I'm building a championship
we
team,
need those guys.
that's a guy I want. You could tell he was developed in Miami. So now, could he get moved in the summer? Possibly. I
Sure,
could see that.
all season. Sure.
But I think once they get everything squared away, but either for the rest of the season, he's a plus. He'll be an addition that you didn't have all year because he's been hurt. But then also in the summertime, you could either move him or he's still. I mean, $15 million isn't a lot nowadays.
Oh
So
yeah, and this is the crazy part too. But I did not say this. Everybody saying was yesterday. But I would let you finish though, Joseph. Go ahead.
oh no, go well. Here's what I'll say about the Giannis thing. So then that's the one everybody's waiting for. Uh, like what's going to happen with them. Here's what I think I think the Cavs, and Windhorse reported it. Yeah, they've called about Giannis. I think there's real interest. Jimmy Haslam was asked about it yesterday, and I thought he had an interesting response. But um, I think the Cavs are a wild card in it. I think they're in it. Now, how far will it go? And I know the Bucks are trying to facilitate for Giannis a little bit where he wants to go. Did them getting James Harden last night maybe shift his opinion on it? Like, And maybe I could go to Cleveland, or I don't know, but I do think they have a shot. Here's one thing that's working for the Cavs. A lot of the offers for him have been underwhelming so far, and this is kind of what happened when we got Donovan back in 22. The Jazz offers were very underwhelming, and eventually it came down to who they felt just where can we get the most quality players and picks, and then the trade happened. Now this is a little different, but the Cavs have the best probably player to offer out of all the other teams involved, and I don't know what their picks look like, but they would have to give up some picks,
Wiley said no.
and I can understand that. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I think all I'm saying is I think there's a 5% chance they're in it. They're like if I had to put a market out, they're 5% right now, but it's going up.
Mm-hmm.
But they're definitely in it. It would be. I think we'll know by tonight how real it really is.
You can't pass up on Giannis, man. I'm sorry.
No, I mean no. If you get Greek Freak here, you might as well just go ahead and. We're definitely winning the East. I can tell you that.
You can't. I'm telling you, man. I'll be so. My confidence level will be all the way up there, 100%.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, you're these are generational players. I mean, you got
exactly Hall of
you
Fame,
just-
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just acquired a 75, one of the best scorers in this era. I mean, it's still playing at a high level for not to disparage Darius, but just not a whole lot. I mean, you just swapped players. And then you got a guy like Giannis, that's a generational player. Yeah, of course you're going to go for him. I mean, duh. But now, where does he end up going? I don't know. Minnesota's is the one everybody keeps talking about, which him and Ant-Man, that would be nasty. But I don't know. I think they're more of a pick-centered deal, I think. I know Miami's more of like a player and picks. The Warriors, I think, are more picks, some players. So
they want to get rid of, yeah.
The Cavs really have the best offer if they wanted to do it. I mean, if I'm the Bucks, why wouldn't I want to get Evan Mobley?
Yeah, Mobley's better than any of them players from any of them other teams.
Yeah, I mean the age, the upside, like it's not even close.
All NBA Defensive Player of the Year he's better than all them guys.
and if I'm them too, you look at the trade that just happened with Anthony Davis. I mean, which I think the Cavs did call about him. Not sure. I don't think it was
Joseph. I did
I
did not like that. Go ahead. I did not agree with that call.
Well, I think it was just a feel out. I don't think it was ever like serious though. I think it was just, hey, what would this look like? This scenario. Yeah, what they should. You should always explore your options.
True, but nasty. I wouldn't even have called. Me personally, I wouldn't even have called the phone.
Would I have done that trade? No, I can't. I like Anthony Davis when he's healthy, but he's glass.
Not this Anthony Davis, right?
Yeah, he's a walking glass. I mean, you can't terry cloth. You can't do it.
Right.
So
we talk about Garland. Why would I take Anthony Davis if we already have concerns about Garland?
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I think they just called just to see, but I don't think that was ever like a real thing. They probably were trying to pry a little more from him. That's probably what they were hoping. But I think with that trade happening now, though, if I'm the Bucks, I don't want to end up like the Mavericks. I mean, think about what they got for Luka Doncic, essentially. Malachi Branham, who I like, he's an African kid, so I'm a little biased, but he's not he's a developing role player. But I think Marvin Bagley is who they got back. Did I read that correctly? Was it Marvin? Who was this guy?
For the trade?
No, Chris Middleton. That's who it was.
Yeah, Chris Middleton. They got Chris Middleton.
It was Chris Middleton. Somebody I can't remember his name. So what does that tell you? And I think 3 first-round picks. That's what they got back for Luka Doncic. So I think if I'm the Bucks right now, teams shift as this stuff goes on. They're probably sitting there thinking like, man, we're not trading this guy unless we get something that's like good. And then the Cavs had the best good offer. That's if they really want to push it. Now it's up to the Cavs if that's what they want to do.
Trae Young and Anthony Davis in Washington. Crazy.
I mean, I question the durability of that team. They should call Coach Greer right now. But, talent on paper looks great. I mean,
hey, the Clippers got called coach too because they got to get easy right.
Yeah,
and Kawhi.
Yeah, they should have called him like 3 years ago, but it's a little too late for that. I mean, I don't know Kawhi. Yeah, he may want out, but his knees are.
I
I
love
mean,
Kawhi though, man.
I love
Kawhi, one of my
Kawhi, but
favorite players.
man, he's gonna he'll never leave the Clippers because nobody else is gonna take him.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, he home. They just gotta ride it out, and whatever happens, happens. And they get off of Kawhi and rebuild that team with Darius and them guys.
I could see Kawhi retired
Got a
down the
lot of
road.
old players over there when you think about it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
could see
you know.
I could see Kawhi retired in the near future
Right.
when his
But
contract finishes out.
What's good, humble? Humble in the building. What's good, humble?
what's
Hey
up?
man,
What's
I
up,
only
humble?
got 2 minutes, but
What's
I just
good,
want to
Freddie?
say,
Lou, Freddie, my boy. What's good?
shout out Freddie. We haven't seen him in a while.
Subscribe to Freddie. Y'all check out Freddie. Freddie do YouTube too. Y'all check Freddie out. But go ahead, humble. My bad. I didn't mean to
Nah,
interrupt you,
nah,
Mendoza.
you're good. I just want to say it's still wine and gold. Haven't heard you say that in a while, and uh, DG's gone, but that's okay. And I'm glad to see you guys, man. I wish I could stay longer.
Oh yeah. Hey, hey, humble. It's gonna be okay, man. Look. I know you upset your boy gone, man. Look, we tried to tell you, man. We had these tough conversations on my platform, Joseph's platform. They talked about the call for being a possibility of not staying together, man. But humble, it's okay, bro.
I do have another trade. You want me to announce it real quick?
Yeah,
So
But
you
just
said.
hold
now,
on,
now
hold on.
this from Sean
So
Is
Sharania. The Bulls are trading Kobe White and Mike Conley to the Charlotte Hornets for Colin Sexton,
the
Diane,
the
and three
young
second round picks.
bull,
whoa,
young bull,
whoa.
yeah,
So now we got to play Young Bull
young bull
in the division.
with the Bulls. Yeah, young bull with the Bulls. Yeah, okay. I like Kobe White though. Kobe White is a bucket. So they rerouted Mike Conley. They basically rerouted him. Okay. Mike
Ooh,
Conley. Oh, Mike Conley is
he's
about.
going back with he's gonna reunite with Okoro.
Oh yeah, yep. Kyle and Okoro, yep. And
I like that one guy, the Ao, whatever his name is.
yeah, the guard. Yeah, he's tough.
I like him.
He's tough. Hey, Joseph. I'm gonna say it now. Um, we lost the trade. We lost the trade. I'm just put that out there right now, man. I want to say that now. We lost the trade, man. Lonzo for Okoro, man. My guy, Okoro.
Well,
And
yeah, I mean,
if you want to say, oh, we could get off Lonzo contract, but man, we had we had like better expectations with the Alonzo thing.
yeah, but did they recover well? Yeah. I mean, Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis are better than Lonzo Ball and
But Keon
Isaac
Ellis is
Okoro.
basically you saying, okay, we got to make up for the Okoro trade. Well, be basically
Keon
like
Ellis has
Okoro.
Keon Ellis was higher upside right
Yeah,
now.
but that's what we was missing. We was missing like that type of guy on the perimeter, try to do the dirty work too. I think Keon gonna be a nice. And look, we're gonna see the game tonight. Clippers play the Cavs tonight, so we're gonna see these new guys play tonight. Hey Freddie, I got you, Freddie. Whatever you need, just hit me up, man.
I mean, here's what I think the Cavs, when they made that trade in the summer, they admitted that the backcourt was not going to work,
Yeah,
and they were trying to find the bigger guard. So they took a fly. I mean, they weren't going to pay a core either. So I think it was like, here, let's just give it a shot, see if it works. I think Lonzo just didn't fit what they were trying to do schematically because you're trying to ask him to be a 3-point shooter, shoot more volume threes than he should be. And it just didn't work. But I mean, you got a bigger guard, James Harden, and then you brought in Schroeder and Ellis, so it all worked out for him either
and
way.
that's what Donovan needs. Donovan needs a bigger guard next to him. I know James Harden don't play like defense, but he needed a bigger guard next to him. I think James Harden used to, in the post, James Harden, can help you when it's time to defend the post.
And
That's something I don't think Garland
he's a
could do.
better playmaker than Garland.
I mean, Harden is
And
one of the
James
best.
Harden will get more out of your bigs too. He's an old school point guard in a
I
way.
think so too. Yeah, the elevation of Mobley could be a thing.
That's what Mobley's been missing.
Cleveland looking real nice. Cleveland looking nice right now. Yeah. Humble side try to join back if he's still alive. And I was on sorry class. Like, yeah, go. Yo, do your thing, Humble in class right now. Still want to go, of course, man. No problem, Humble. Um, but yeah, yeah, man, I like the Harden thing, man. Do you think uh
But a lot of
it,
people saying trade.
Trey what?
Bro. As soon as our eyes seen this, bro, I just got off the X, bro.
Well, Harden?
They said no. With Giannis and stuff, right? This was yesterday, right? They said trade trade Jarrett, Evan, and Tyrese Proctor. As soon as I saw that, yeah, I'm just getting off.
But
Like,
that's why
nah,
it's X. That's why it's Twitter. You got a lot of people that just be saying stuff.
bro, that's wow. Like, he just came. He's a rookie. He just came in Cleveland. Like, come on now.
I mean, Proctor. I don't think we trading Proctor, but yeah, I
It's
mean,
not like a
he want to be
Carl
untouchable,
Saxon.
but I
It's
don't think
not.
we trade him.
It's not going to be like a Carl Saxon. Like,
Now, if you say, yo, we want Proctor and we give you Giannis, then yeah, all right, Proctor, I see you later, bro. I see you later. Unless it's with Giannis, but nah, I like Proctor, man, and the long term, for Proctor, we got a lot, but we do have a lot of guards though right now. Um,
The Cavs youth look pretty. They have a nice young core.
yeah, they've been talking, and Joseph, they talked about the growth of the younger guys. That's what one of their plans, to focus on the development of the younger guys like Jalen Tyson. These guys, they've been looking good.
Well, Jalen Tyson saved a lot this season. I mean, he's. I think the reason why they're being so aggressive too, because he's like, we got this guy on a team friendly deal right now. I mean, you
Right.
know, he's a plus. So yeah, man, I think they're better positioned to win now, and they're positioning themselves for next year, which is really going to be like the all out year. I think. Um, and I think they've done a nice job positioning themselves. And I think I just saw something too. I think you'll what I'm reading. I think the Giannis, if he gets traded, is going to happen pretty soon. It sounds like.
wait, when?
Maybe
Tonight
tonight. Maybe
or?
tonight. If it does happen.
So here's the thing, right?
Mhm.
The Timberwolves have been rumored to be like the main team, but the
But look though,
Timberwolves. For here's this from Chris
Trisha.
Mannix. Chris Mannix said this morning that Jaden McDaniels and multiple first round picks isn't in the potential Giannis deal from the Wolves, and a lot of people are like, "You think the Cavs can't beat that?"
Bro, you gotta give them more than that. I know the picks, I understand. But yeah, that
But the Cavs can't beat that deal. Like,
yeah, because they want capital. They want draft capital in a young,
and
basically young
I didn't
club.
hear Anthony Davis to the Wizards at all. That was like just out of nowhere. I knew he was on the market, but usually
Right.
when the team's cooking, like you ain't gonna hear a whole lot from them. We've heard a lot about these other teams. I'm just sorry. These offers, the Cavs can come in here and just absolutely just obliterate these other offers.
Yeah, Joseph, wow, if we wanted Anthony Davis, we could have got Anthony Davis. Like if we really
If we
wanted him.
want Giannis, we can really push the buttons. I'm just
Right.
telling you. Like now, I think they'd have to trade Jarrett Allen, maybe. Although I don't think they have to that red. But
No,
they
they should.
gotta.
They should. 100%.
You
They
Well, you
said
gotta
should.
have a
They
center.
should.
I mean,
yeah, I hear
so
you, Wally. They should.
They should trade Jarrett Allen because look, if you trade Jarrett Allen, right? Boom, we got rid of him, but we got more cap space.
um, if you bringing in Giannis,
you gotta have a center though alongside of him. Jarrett fits pretty well with him.
yeah. Um,
And they already got Mass Turner, so they just need one.
They need Evan Mobley. Is what they need.
yeah, I think they would rather have Mobley than Allen than Milwaukee. That makes more sense for them. And they want a young star. Like that's what they really want in return.
I
And
Yeah,
mean,
I mean,
that young
Jarrett
star.
Jaden.
Allen,
That's
he
the
is a
best
young
they can get is
star.
Jaden McDaniels.
They could do better than Jaden McDaniels,
If
bro.
they made that trade, the whole city of Milwaukee should just go down to the arena, make sure everybody's out of there, and just burn it to a crisp. Just burn it down. We're not playing another game in this. I mean, Jimmy Haslam. I know you made some stupid trades with the Browns before, but
But
although
they
I
did.
like your aggressiveness, Jimmy. But Jimmy, help us out, Jimmy. You want to get in the good graces of the Cleveland community again. You
Oh
need
yeah,
to
help
trade
out, help the cat
trade.
out.
Yeah, you want your stadium built? Give us Giannis. How about that? That's a deal. If I was the mayor right now of Cleveland, I'd get up there. I'd be like, I got a deal with Dan Gilbert and I. Hey, Jimmy, if you want that stadium to really get built and with no problems, no lawsuits, anything, just give us Giannis. That's what if I was the city, I'd be bargaining right now. Like, we got to get this guy here.
Yeah, man, that makes sense. That actually makes sense, man.
No
Wait,
Giannis, no stadium. How about that?
Get back in the
wait.
good people.
So Dan Gilbert is the co-founder?
No. So Dan Gilbert. Well, Dan Gilbert's the owner. Jimmy Haslam's the owner of the Browns and the Bucks. The Browns are trying to build that new stadium in Brook Park, the new dome for 2029. But he's had some problems running into it. It's probably going to get done. He said yesterday they're still going to go through with it, but they've had a lot of lawsuits. The city's bitching about it. The mayor's put stuff out after him, and people have been trying to, like Kucinich has been trying to stop it and all this, or Kucinich. And so he's running some stuff trying to get this thing built in Brook Park, right next to the airport. But if I were the city, if I was the mayor, I'd be like, if I was Dan Gilbert, I'd call the mayor and be, listen, I'm trying to get Giannis here. Let's just try to leverage this guy. You want your stadium built? Give us Giannis now. Because if Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Bucks, says, I want him traded for Evan Mobley, guess what's going to happen? He's getting traded for Evan Mobley, whether Giannis likes it or not. You're getting dealt. Because Giannis doesn't have a no trade clause. So they could trade him to.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They could trade him to Portland. He don't got to say.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. That's what I would be leveraging his ass right now.
Come on, Jimmy, man. Help the Cavs out, man.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy. It makes you more. And Jimmy, it brings more money for your. It actually brings more economy to the city, so it helps you more. I mean, what the hell? Come on.
It's a win-win here, man.
Yeah, and then you got LeBron coming back this summer. We can get into that. I mean, that's a done deal, like I said. I mean, Cleveland's gonna be rocking, but by July 26th this year, this city's gonna be on fire.
I could see LeBron looking at all this right now, seeing how things playing out. He's just looking.
LeBron right now is probably telling, "Hey, Bronny, pack your bags. We going back home." Yep. Be moving out here about April. Yep. That's why he sits up there every night and complains about the. I go out there and just do what I'm asked. That's about all I can do. That's how I see it.
He said, "Come on, Bronny." Yeah, man.
But I think Bronny's gonna go to the G League though.
You can stay at your home in LA though.
But the Cavs built that whole G League stadium downtown. It's kind of like a cool little gem. And that old. Yeah. I mean, you put Bronny.
I seen that. Yeah, I went there. Last week. Yeah,
but imagine, and you know this, guys, and you know this. We live here, Wally. You put Bronny there every night. How many people are going to those games all the time?
They're gonna what you call it?
They're gonna sell some tickets.
Sell out.
Yeah, I mean that's a win-win for everybody. But that's a done deal with him. I've been telling you that, but that came out today. It's pretty much done. Jason Lloyd told everybody today it's done.
Well, with the LeBron thing?
Yeah, it came out yesterday, the Lakers and him, from Jake Fisher, a notable national reporter, plugged in with the Lakers, that they were moving on from each other, that they'd like to. And then today, Harden and Lloyd put out an article in the Athletics pretty much saying that if he plays next year, Cleveland's the most obvious choice. And this is somebody close to LeBron and the Cavs saying this.
I mean, why not?
That was their source. And that's what the source said, was that it's the most obvious choice. And everybody knows that. I mean, it's the worst kept secret, probably.
The worst kept secret. Yeah, exactly.
I've been telling your channel for a year now it's coming. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, Joseph been saying on his channel too. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, we've been talking about the LeBron thing. I was gonna work out, but
LeBron's got some new stuff he's opening up in the city of Akron too this spring, late spring. I know.
What he got going?
He's got a restaurant at his House 330 building. He got some stuff he'll be doing. I think he's lining himself up for when he comes back. He's got some stuff he can promote to the community. So I'll just leave it at that.
Interesting.
If you drive around Akron, you'll notice it.
Well, Wally, you hear that, Wally?
Bro, hey, come on, Tom.
Hey, Wally, imagine having Braun and Jarrett Allen. Oh,
bro.
Man.
You're still on ticket to that duo.
Bro.
LeBron, you are.
Wally, what you gonna do, Wally? We get LeBron and Allen end up staying here.
Bro, I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna lose it, bro.
Nah,
Jared Allen's would be a lot better now with these other guys.
I think so too, man. I think so. And one thing, one thing I didn't say. I think when we talk about the Garland and Harden trade, like we know why we gave up Garland. Part of the reason one of the reasons because of the injury thing. But I think Harden. If you look at Harden, he's been durable throughout his
He plays back to backs. He
season.
plays
Yeah,
and he puts
right.
heavy
Yeah,
minutes. Heavy minutes, and this dude just likes to hoop.
he takes. Yeah, he got his body is he's durable, bro. He's available.
I
So
think he saw a good. I know everybody's like, well, why would you want to come to Cleveland from LA? And I'm thinking, well, I think like LeBron, I think some people, LA is not for everybody after a while. Eventually, you want to leave. It's just too much. But I think he's got a one last window, and he sees the East is wide open. I'm sure Harden has probably an idea what's coming this summer too. They all do. So he's probably
behind the
positioned himself for
scenes,
that.
yeah.
Him and LeBron have always been good. I think had a good relationship, respect. So, and he has his off the court activities, and they can fulfill that in Cleveland still. I mean, we already saw a place there. He put out a billboard, so they got their new platinum member. But
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Shout out to Harden, man.
Yeah, first place he goes when he lands. And then I saw Shador Sanders said to tap in with him when he gets in the city.
Yeah, I see the shit throw it there. Yeah, man, Harden, lock in, Harden.
Yeah,
lock in, man.
But here's the thing: he doesn't have to be the savior here. At the end of the game, it's still Donovan getting the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he don't have to do. Yeah, he don't need him to do that. I mean,
now Donovan has somebody that can go out and score 40 easily.
With him, like, okay, I got another killer next to me. Like,
I mean, they just
Tomlin's a killer too.
Who?
Tomlin.
I do like Naquan Tomlin. He's
Tomlin's a killer, but when we talking about like scoring though, like elite scoring.
But he do shoot threes though.
Nah, Tomlin he's still that's one of his developments he got to develop. He's still not the best 3-point shooter. He got to work on that. He got everything else. He got to work on his 3-point shot.
But ultimately, what's elevated this team, where you can make this kind of move and you're back as a favorite in the East, I think the glue to this team is Jaylon Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson.
Because you get the same consistency every night. You get 15, 20 points every night. You get defense, you get tough, you get playmaking, rebounds. This guy does everything. That was an absolute. That's going to go down as one of the best draft picks Kobe Altman ever made.
Kobe Altman, come on, man. Wally be better than Kobe.
Bro, what? Come on, Tom. Like, come on, bro.
Joseph cooking right now, man.
Look at the value of that pick, though. I mean, that is a.
But I did hate.
Let him cook.
I did
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
Let Joseph cook, man. Let Joseph cook. He's cooking right now, man.
Hold on, I got grease in my eyes. Hold on.
He's cooking, man. See, Wally.
But I did hate Tyson, but now I like him.
Man, Tyson was a great pick. We wanted a big man, but Tyson was a good pick.
Yeah.
Tyson,
hopefully we do have like a big man this draft pick. But yeah.
I was talking about somebody else, but he's better. I was talking about Tristan Da Silva and Deron Holmes, but Jaylon Tyson, man.
I didn't know if that was the summer LeBron was going to come back, so I was like, "Are we taking Bronny there or what?" I wasn't sure. You never knew. Like I said, it was just a matter of when. But then I was like, "Nah, I ain't."
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
That was the right pick. I didn't know a lot about him, but when I saw him, and I was like, "It's actually
looking at
a lot of potential there." Yeah, like this guy does everything well.
Yeah, he does everything. Yeah, a little bit of everything.
And that's kind of like
look
at what OKC's drafted. They're mid-level guys.
Yeah, the point guard too.
Yeah, they draft guys who just do everything well. And
CPJ.
Yeah, OKC did it the right way, man. They didn't just. Of course, they traded for SGA, but they GM over there. Sam Presti, give him credit. Like he did his thing over there with them draft picks.
And if you look at our team we're building, we're kind of similar to them now.
Yeah, you can try to look at.
If we matched up with them right now, we match up a lot better.
But Kobe's
Better than
like,
before.
Yeah, because we got depth off the bench. We got a bigger elite guard.
I'm still taking OKC though.
Ah,
I'll still
yeah.
I'll still think OKC, Jones.
But
I don't know.
the Cavs have a shot. That's all I'm
They
saying.
got a shot, but I don't know that OKC team,
I
man.
could say here. I'd say it after Shea Gilgeous,
Yeah.
you go to the next top 5 players in that series.
Okay.
Rank them.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Shea's number 1. We got 2 and 3 and maybe 4.
So Mobley over Chet. That's what you saying?
I think so. I think they're pretty close. Harden. I would take Harden Mitchell. Obviously,
J Dub. They got J Dub over there. If he's playing,
I would take Mitchell over him.
Oh yeah, no, that's not.
I would take James Harden over him.
Yeah, I think it would go. I think it will go SGA, Donovan Mitchell, and then you fill out after that, right?
James Harden.
Okay, you said James Harden.
Hey, Tune, I'm gonna switch over to my other device. You drop that link again.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Thanks.
So as soon as I just went to Twitter and stuff, X, I seen the Los Angeles Lakers wanted Jarrett Allen, and it might be finalized soon today.
So you think Jarrett Allen gonna get moved? That's what you saying?
I'm not saying that. Other people saying that.
You want that though?
Yeah, I do. How
deep down
bad?
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so I hope it happens. I really hope it happens. And let me go back and see, because I did see like a draft pick or something like that. Hold on.
Yeah, that's one thing too. The draft pick out, the Cavs, the deal. We was talking on the chat, the group chat. Like I was saying, like the deal want to get done tonight. I thought the Cavs gonna get a draft pick back, but they end up giving the draft pick up.
If we trade Jarrett Allen to the Los Angeles Lakers, we get Dr. Connect and what's that? Yeah, him, and we're gonna get a draft pick, the 2031 draft pick.
That's actually a pretty good deal. I like that deal.
That's what the Cavs wanted a draft pick with Harden, but we didn't get that because of Darius Garland trade value.
So yeah, it might be going through.
Yeah, the Cavs do want.
And that's why I said I think what I'm hearing with Allen is the Pacers are in it, but the Lakers and the Cavs.
No. Three teams is in it: the Pacers, the Lakers, and the OKC Thunder. Those the 3 teams in it right now.
For Jarrett Allen, you talking about a 3-team trade deal because of the
for Jarrett Allen.
I think the Lakers.
Everybody got their whole hand in the cookie jar right now.
Well, OKC, you could X them out. We're not doing a deal with OKC.
I don't think OKC can feasibly obtain him. I think
no, they want them. They want them because
they're not giving back what I want though.
I want $1 million, but I can't obtain it. So
yeah,
right now today, but I think
they got Harden guys over there too.
They did say anything is on the table, basically.
I just don't see them making that kind of move, and they don't need to make that kind of move.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. Now, you want to give me your guys? I'll take some of them guys off your hands. But
I think the Lakers and the Pacers, the Lakers especially. I think Lakers.
I think Lakers.
That's a real. I'm telling you, that's a real thing. They've been trying to make a deal with some area with the Hachimura Connect thing I pointed out last week, and the next day got reported. Maybe they were watching the show. I don't know, but that's been on the table for a little bit. Like the Cavs are really eyeing that.
I think the Lakers is more like what do you want more? You want what the Lakers got or the Pacers? Because if you go to the Pacers, what do they have? Obi Toppin and Jay
Benedict Mathurin.
I think.
Now I like Benedict though. I like Benedict.
I like Connect and Rui more, especially if I know LeBron's coming because I got shooting, but I got somebody LeBron likes and Rui. He could play the 4, but he could space out and he can defend. Like he's kind of fits what you need in the modern game.
I think what the Pacers going to do is going to like switch that. So we're going to have Obi Toppin and that 7-foot player because they already got
I wouldn't do that.
Call it.
I wouldn't do that deal. I would rather have Obi Toppin and J Huff. J Huff is just a backup center. I'd rather do Rui and what Joseph was talking about, Dalton Connect.
I like the Lakers. I mean, the Pacers deal is nice. I don't mind that deal. I think Obi Toppin's solid, but
Jarrett, I don't know.
Compare him with Tomlin. And
I just think Dalton Connect is a big sleeper that hasn't been able to blossom yet. Hasn't been able to flourish. And I think Rui, he would fit well with because they paired him with AD and it worked. I think it would work with Mobley, and then obviously LeBron would slide in there at the 3. So now I got Harden, Mitchell, LeBron, Rui, and Mobley.
That's way more appealing than having Obi Toppin and J Huff coming off your bench.
See, Obi Toppin has a lot of upside still. He's decent, but he's not a starter to me. Rui can play the 4 with Rui can play the 4 with an all-star team around him, which he would.
I just want my dream to come true. That's all.
And J Huff, he's cool, but I'm good. I don't. We do need another big. Yeah, I don't know about that J Huff thing.
You can get somebody in the buy market for another big or something, but.
Like, what's wrong with him?
I like the Rui deal.
I like the Rui deal a lot. I've been on that for a while. I think that's a good deal. That's LeBron's boy too. LeBron's trying to facilitate his guy back here.
Yeah, you could get Rui, a guy that's been in the playoffs. He can help out in the interior next to Mobley. He can space the floor out. He could get inside, score in the inside. I like the Rui and Dalton Connect. Like, I know Joseph loves Dalton Connect.
I do. I think he's gonna be a stud.
I think he's gonna do
the size too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's big, 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". He could maybe he's lights out. He could defend. He could shoot.
Another
he could put the ball on the floor.
Right. I think they're going to do the Jarrett Allen thing move first, and then the last thing they could do is Lonzo Ball. They might move Lonzo Ball and then sign Tomlin.
I don't care when they move Zoe, as long as they moving Zoe. I don't care when it happens. Just move the guy. Send him to Charlotte. Let him be with his brother. Let him be with LaMelo, man. You saw the little segment they had when we played. Excited. Yeah, you saw the segment they had. They try to promote the Lonzo versus LaMelo thing. And the funny part is Lonzo didn't even play. I don't remember Lonzo playing. I think Kitty didn't play him at all. So they promote that segment for no reason.
Well, here's the thing too. I'm looking at the so I wrote out on this paper here. I'm looking at the depth chart right now. Currently, as it stands, we got Harden and Mitchell in the backcourt, Tyson, Mobley at the forwards. We got Allen at the center, right? Our bench: Dennis Schroeder, Ellis, Strus, Merrill, Tomlin.
Merrill, yeah.
I'm not counting Dean Wade on the list.
Dean Wade is. I forgot about the Wolf. Yeah,
I'll put Dean Wade on there. At least he's, he can go out there and maybe get you a couple rebounds and shoot a 3. But so something. Dean Wade, Larry Nance, who I still think in the playoffs can give you a solid 10 minutes one night if you needed him to, and then Thomas Bryant, who actually hasn't been terrible for them this year. He could shoot the 3. I think that was a nice little pickup. But I look at it still, too. We need another wing, like another 3-and-D guy. If I got James Harden now, right? I got Donovan Mitchell. I need to really open up that lane a lot. Like, I need more spacing, I think.
Yeah.
How do I maximize Mobley? I got to move Jarrett Allen. And I got to go get Rui Hachimura, and I got to go get Dalton Connect, who gives me that another wing on the bench.
Harden and Donovan, yeah, that spacing, yeah.
I mean, Mobley would be averaging 20 points a game, and 6 of those points would just be off of lobs.
And what happened if Tomlin be shooting 3s now?
Tomlin,
I'm just saying.
Hey, Wiley, I understand. I understand, man.
I'm just saying.
Tomlin right now needs to be the energizer and the junkyard dog off the bench, which he's great at.
He's that dog. That whole him turning Sam Merrill.
I'll tell you. Naquan Tomlin's gonna have a game in the series in a playoff this year where he's like the X factor in terms of like off the bench just causing chaos. I think he can do that.
And what happened if what happened if Tomlin's shocked everybody?
He can shock people.
It could happen.
You have players in the playoffs, role players that has them type of games that Joseph you have them role players that have them type of games.
Yeah,
That
remember that year we played the championship year? Remember Bismack Biyombo came off the bench in the the Raptors series and had like a game.
yeah, I wasn't worried about him. Yeah,
But
get him
every now and
energy,
then there's this guy that nobody hears of. He's
give
like,
you energy.
yeah, he just comes out, and he just impacts a game for like a quarter or two, and it kind of affects the game in a lot.
I mean,
I think,
you could say Dante. You could say Dante Jones. That little small spark
yeah.
he gave to
Now, here
Cat.
I want Naquan Tomlin out there for Dean Wade. So,
Well,
you know.
yeah. I mean,
But this Allen move to the Lakers to me makes a lot of sense. I get an extra Wayne, who I think will play well,
Yeah,
and I get a 4 that I can put out there. I can defend and shoot the 3, and I'm fine. I'm good.
yeah. They said it's gonna be finalized soon
everybody.
today.
I want to know how the rotation gonna look, man, because we can't play all
And
these
two,
guards.
I got one more. Though. I got
Well,
one
that's
more.
another guy I forgot. Tyrese Proctor. I forgot to put him on the depth chart.
Yeah, Proctor is. Yep, I like Proctor. Yeah.
So in this scenario, I got if I trade Allen, I move Mobley to the center. I'm putting Rui down here, and I got Connect off the bench.
Mhm.
I got realistically, I'm going to play Schroeder, Ellis, Strus, Sam Merrill. I can play. I think Dalton Connect's minutes will start to increase here because he's a guy they need. And then I got Tomlin, and then you got next guy after that would be either Wade, Nance, Bryant, or Proctor.
You forgot. Did you say Max Strus already?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got a lot of guys. I mean, he's got a lot he can rotate in and out of there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot.
And you can do different lineup combinations.
lot
I
of
mean, like you still got Jalen Tyson. You got Rui. Like, I mean, you got a lot of different things you can do there. I like that.
Yeah, we got some depth. We got some depth. We got some pieces.
And you have a good combination of intangibles like toughness and shooting and gritty, like feisty guys, experience. Dennis Schroeder, that was a damn good pickup. I mean, Dennis Schroeder is one of the best ball. I think he's one of the best just pure point guards in the NBA right now. So still left, like you watch him in the pick and roll and just how he operates the offense, gets guys involved. He's able to get to the basket. He's sneaky, but defensively, he's always been Dennis the Menace. I mean,
defense. Yeah,
that was a damn good pickup.
Yeah, that was that when you look at it and then you thinking about the production you was getting from Hunter, then yeah, you say that was a good pickup. It's just the fact that at the time when I was thinking about, I'm like, yo, we got to make another move. This can't be it. You want to you trade away Hunter, you're small forward. Like we got to make another move.
Well, here's the thing: we know Donovan's going to produce, right? But the problem the last 3 years has been which one of the other 3 guys is going to show up on a night in a playoff series.
Yeah, next to Donovan. Yeah, we haven't been getting that.
There's not a guarantee.
Consistently, at least.
Now with James Harden, I know I got a guarantee there. I don't need him to close. He may not be able to hit the last shot and close in the last 2 minutes, but he's going to produce, right? That's not a question. He's going to produce. He's going to score at least 20, 25 points at least. He's going to get you 10, 11 assists probably with these bigs. So now I got somebody else who I know is going to show up, and then that helps out Mobley, takes pressure off of him, which I think it'll elevate his game. And then now I got the ingredients off the bench I didn't have that I've lacked in terms of not just depth, but just, what Dennis Schroeder and Ellis bring. We haven't had that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a much better team now.
Yeah, I would think like Ellis is Ellis is an upgrade from Okoro.
They're a more balanced team. So, like I saw somebody online complaining, "This is the worst trade ever. This completely throws out the balance in our offense." I'm like, "What balance?
For what? The Ellis, the Dennis Schroeder?
No, the James Harden one.
Oh, the James Harden trade.
Oh, somebody was online complaining. They're like, "This throws out the balance of our offense." I'm like, "What balance? We haven't had any balance. What are you talking about?"
You gonna have people that have their mixed emotions, just saying anything. I mean,
people just look at the age, I think, and then they're like, "Oh, we gave away an all-star at 20-something
that wasn't
old.
available. That's
never available. He's
right.
probably never gonna be an all-star again at the track he's on.
Right. Yeah, he's never. I mean, people, when you gotta look at the deal. You just can't think about the track record of James Harden. You gotta look at it from both sides and what we getting from Garland. And we wasn't getting a lot from Garland. And we in a situation where we trying to win. We're not just trying to build for no future. Dan Gilbert paying all this money. We got to produce. And if you got Harden, I think Harden going to show out, man. His first year, him being in a new environment, motivated to show out, the win in the East. You looking at the East, I think James Harden and Donovan gonna be an interesting pairing. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. But right now, I'm optimistic about the pieces we have here. I mean, and
Yeah.
James Harden is like at that age, we talking about age, he's still producing at an all-star level.
Yeah.
Like you see his
Again,
numbers,
he's still playing at a high level, and he's a 75 greatest player of all time.
yeah. You just
Like
landed that.
that you literally just got for
Forget the
nothing.
other stuff though. Like let's forget the the other stuff. Let's just think about basketball. If it's pure basketball, yeah. Harden gonna help you, man. He's gonna help out and release some of the pressure of Donovan and them guys. I think so.
Now, there was a report put out 2 hours ago that the Lakers are unlikely to make a trade before the deadline, and then I guess allegedly they spotted Rob Pelinka at Disney World today. So
Rob Pelinka.
I don't know. I mean, I think they got to make it. If Rob Pelinka should make a deal, and you gotta prove to Luka that you're like trying to do something. Here's one trade though I will throw out there, Tune, that it's actually I see it on X right now that I think this is kind of interesting. You could actually theoretically trade Lonzo Ball for Kevin Love straight up.
Lonzo Ball and Kevin Love straight up.
Mm-hmm.
That would help you in the front court. But you sure they wouldn't want to give Lonzo a contract just to because you're still trying to create space for Tomlin. I know you could trade other guys.
I mean, I could see them doing that deal just to bring somebody back that it's just his presence. That's all it is.
His presence in the locker room.
Presence.
You do need
LeBron probably wants him here. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, he probably could still give you a solid 5-10 minutes a night. I mean, he's not a scrub, so.
But he'll be another Tristan Thompson.
Well, he's a lot better than Tristan Thompson. I mean, Kevin's not going to wave a towel.
Hey, Joe, don't never forget, man. Tristan Thompson had 25 rebounds,
and then he never played an NBA game again. That's all we know.
Yeah.
He was an elite towel waver these last few years.
Hey, man, he was special, man. That McMahon.
Don't let any of your own players go hang out with him after the game. But anyways, but no, I mean, I think that's a trade I'd look at if you're just trying to shed Lonzo's salary. I mean, Kevin Love's only got $4.1 million, so that would shed the salary, and you can create something else out of that.
My phone died, everybody.
What you think about that, Wally?
What? My phone died and everything. What's up?
Joseph saying you could trade Lonzo and bring back Kevin Love like a swap.
Oh hell, no.
Wally said, "Nah, I don't want Kevin Love. I want old people."
No.
Wally said, "No more old guys, man."
Nope.
I think you have to get Lonzo out of here, and if you can't get
Lonzo
anybody else to get him here, you might as well just make the deal.
I will explore my options if it's.
But again, though, that's gonna be so we're gonna look at this as a Tristan Thompson.
I said Tristan Thompson.
He's going to slow down the Cavs.
Well, we're not looking for him to like get minutes and just play like instantly in a rotation.
He's basically going to do the same thing as Tristan Thompson was doing.
I mean, Joseph saying like good for the locker room, I guess, another vet.
Yeah, the same thing as Tristan Thompson was doing.
Yeah, but he's a lot more respected. Kevin's actually averaging 6 and 5 this year. I mean, he's not. He gives you something. I mean, he's a lot more respected, and he's got a presence. I mean, I'm not saying You're not bringing him in here just to be, like we did. Although I'm looking at his box score this year. He's actually, he's had some 20-point games. He can still get out there off the bench and give you something. All I'm saying is, if you got to get Lonzo out of here. Like, you can't just have a guy sitting there taking up a space. He's never going to play again. You brought his replacement already in the trade. So Kevin Love makes a lot of sense. Like, it's just because of who he is. And again, it's just, I don't know if anybody wants Lonzo Ball. So, I mean, if they could have traded him, he'd be gone by now. But they haven't been able to trade him. But I would call Utah. That's the one deal. It's just kind of like a thing where if like I'm Utah, it's like, well, we got an expiring deal. Let's do a favor by Kevin. He don't want to live out here anymore. Well, Kevin probably would love it. He can come back home, finish out his career in Cleveland, maybe play one more year with LeBron, and he can ride off in the sunset and have his jersey retired and all that.
I mean, you that could be on the table. You can still explore your options. I mean, I would do Lonzo. I mean, you probably don't care what Lonzo thing, but I'll do Lonzo a favor, send him to Charlotte. Like in case if they wanted to get off that, get some money off. I mean,
But
his
does
contract.
Charlotte want that? That's the I mean, what does that deal even look like? I got to pull up the trade machine.
I'm saying like you just send Lon because you just like just
Memphis,
share salary. Just send them.
Memphis.
Just get a pick back or something. Just you might. Oh no, honestly, no. You have to attach a pick because I'm pretty sure if you want to get off Lonzo, you're gonna have to attach like a second round pick for any
I think
team.
you might have to match salaries though. Let me look.
You probably could send them over there though. For Charlotte, I don't. You said they just made a deal. Wait, Charlotte. You said
Charlotte would have to cut.
they just made a deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. That's right. I forgot about. Yeah. So Charlotte's probably out of it now.
Yeah, they just made a trade.
Yeah, they just brought in a point guard. So the Kevin Love deal makes that's not a. I don't hate that. I mean, we're not asking a whole. But here, we're just trying to get this guy out of here. That's all we're trying to do. You know. And if I'm gonna bring anybody in, I'd bring K-Love in. Why not?
We need front court.
Anyway,
I'm trying to add to the front court. I don't want no more guards. Like I'm trying to get.
He's better than Dean Wade still.
We need hey Dean Wade not going nowhere, Joe.
He's better than Dean Wade.
But look though.
Now, can I get Walker Kessler from them with Lonzo Ball?
They not.
Hey,
giving
I'm in.
The trade that they just made, they're not giving you Walker Kessler. They're playing. They about to do what the Cavs, I think, did.
I mean, they kind of have to trade Walker Kessler though. I mean, they got
Think
Jaren
so?
Jackson, Nurkic, all on the same team, and Laurie. Like they kind of need to get rid of
I
them.
thought they planned because I heard somebody talking about the plan. They trying to run a big lineup. They're gonna have Walker Kessler, Laurie, and Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, that's true.
What
about Nurkic? He's just coming off the bench now for $20 million.
Yeah, that's a good question. But I'm just going by what the plan was that I heard. Like they was gonna try to.
Wow, I got a new plan for him.
I know you want. Look, give me Walker.
I got a new plan for you.
Hey,
Dean
Walker
Wade.
Kessler.
I'll give you Lonzo Ball. Let me see if this even works. I'll give you the Big Dean machine.
He said Dean Wade. Oh man.
And Walker Kessler. Let's see. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Lonzo Ball.
I think we still need
Wade.
Dean Wade though, man. I think we still need Dean. I'm not. I ain't
So yeah, I'll give you Lonzo Ball and Dean Wade for Walker Kessler and Kevin Love. But just give me Walker Kessler. Just give me him.
Oh, you do Allen? Well, Walker Kessler, his contract, but I know he's talking about Allen. You'll swap Allen for Walker Kessler.
Okay, so this trade works right here.
What's that?
Lonzo Ball. Hold on. That actually works straight up. This is the trade I would make. Now, I don't know if they would fall for it. I'd maybe throw them in a pick to make it happen because we need another backup big.
I
like this trade.
See. Hold up. Oh, let me get Lonzo. Watch out, Lonzo.
Yeah, Lonzo, you're out of here.
Walker, what? That works?
Yep.
They not doing that, man.
I will throw in a draft pick to make that happen.
They not doing that. That'll be a robbery.
This trade is a success.
We just give up Lonzo. We get Walker Kessler. Oh man,
they got a log jam though. I mean, they got Nurkic. They got Kessler's on an expiring deal, and so is. I mean, you gotta kind of.
Then you have to pay Walker Kessler,
and they don't have a backup point guard. Like who's their backup point guard? They don't have one.
They might do that.
They might do that.
Joseph is cooking.
I'm telling you,
on this one.
Get me on the phone right now. I will fly him out there myself. And
but what happened if it happens tonight though? Joseph, you got explaining to do if this happens. You got some yeah, man. Yeah, Joseph. You got explaining.
We know in this room what we can be. And we just gotta keep stacking, keep building, keep doing things the right way. Being together, being competitive. Being aggressive. Let's keep this going. Let's get greedy. Let's get real greedy, man.
Let's get greedy, man.
You hear LeBron. You know LeBron's like, hey, Bronny, they just got Walker Kessler for us.
Yeah. Let's get greedy. Why not?
You'll be looking real nice next year, Bronny.
Yeah, LeBron looking at all this. Yeah. Let's keep stacking. Let's get greedy. Let's get everybody, man.
Especially after that Genie Bus article. He's just dying to stick it to them in the league. Did y'all see what Jetty said?
About Kawhi switching LeBron, yeah, I did.
But yeah, this trade right here, I'm in.
Let's get greedy. Let's get Walker Kessler.
What picks do we have?
Second round picks.
Yeah, just give us a couple picks.
But you have to. But they said like with Lonzo, you would have to attach because you had to attach that second round pick like to get rid of Lonzo. I don't know who all want Lonzo out there, man. You got to get.
No, I think it's going to be I think it's going to be like a other like wear around.
We're not getting no pick for Lonzo, Wally.
I think so.
Nah, you're gonna have to attach.
They might give us a hair pick, but not a pick.
Yeah,
it's not going to be a first round pick. It's going to be a second
guitar
round
pick, but you're not getting a fucking
some type of pick.
Yeah, well, we get a guitar pick from the Hall of Fame, but we're not getting a draft pick.
We ain't getting no draft pick for Lonzo, man. Like
I'll give you a pick though for this deal. I'll give you 2 picks. Hell with it.
For Lonzo or Walker Kessler, we had to get you'll have to get a pick because you get you
if we get Walker Kessler, I mean night sweet prince.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I need after the James Harden deal, like I want to add to the front court. That's what we're missing. We have to add to the front court. No more.
That's a perfect get right there.
Yeah, we need a front court because you're getting a big man that you need because you're not sure about Larry, you're not sure about Thomas Bryant. You getting a legitimate big man.
Though, if you add, I think it's going to be Zoe and Jarrett Allen.
So you saying no draft picks. Lonzo and Jarrett Allen? I
think so.
So you saying trade Allen and Lonzo to Utah?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of rumors saying that too with them getting Jaren Jackson that they kind of have to get Kessler out of there, and it's kind of like Kessler and Ball are in the same boat.
So you saying that Kessler will come to Cavs and Jarrett Allen basically replacing Kessler?
No. I'm saying this deal right here on the screen.
No, I'm talking about what Wally's saying. I'm saying I don't think they don't. I think they're trying to get rid of the big.
They might do that though. They might do that because they do want another player.
They don't want to get.
They need a point guard.
They don't need another big. They already got enough big.
But this deal right here on the screen makes sense for both sides because they get a point guard who'll have under contract for $5 million next year, which isn't a lot.
Yeah,
they're not paying Walker Kessler. They're not. Nobody else. They can't. The Lakers have been trying to get him for 2-3 years. They can't get him. So this is the only deal that makes sense. And they got to move him now. They just brought in his replacement. He's not playing out there anytime. His minutes are going to get reduced again. So you might as well get some value for him right now. And it's the Cavs. This is a perfect get for them. I got 14 and 10 I'm bringing in here off my bench with Dennis. I got Walker Kessler and Dennis Schroeder now at the bench with Max Strus.
I'm feeling a lot more confident after that deal.
But I mean, Lonzo and Walker are in the same deal. Or in the same boat. I mean, they're both franchises that they're on brought in their replacement.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about this deal, Joe. You just put this deal together. I wasn't even thinking about Lonzo and Walker Kessler.
They need to get
if that was a possibility.
In the front office, I'll put a couple deals together for him.
Yeah, but we gotta get Kobe on the phone, man. Joseph, you gotta be on the department, man. Hopefully you
get up in there.
Talk some sense to Kobe, man. Get some of these moves, man. We keep on pulling up heists, like keep stealing guys.
Yeah, and I would have the ultimate move right now. I'd be getting the mayor, and I'm calling Jimmy House. I mean, you want that stadium? No Giannis, no stadium. How about that? I'd be going all out.
You do that, Joe. You'll get an extension the same day.
I think they'd probably name a street after us in the city of Cleveland.
Yeah, you didn't pull that off.
You got to name the stadium after the real times the tune-in sport. Yep. At least put our thing up around the stadium.
Yeah, put it up there.
That's messed up.
Real big.
That's crazy.
That's an incentive. You got to put our banners up there. Subscribe.
Yeah, we tie the jersey and the Raptors. You know, we tie our jerseys.
That's a good deal right there. I like that deal.
It's interesting.
But yeah, though, Tune, this is a good live again, bro. You should have did overtime yesterday, but
honestly though, I was thinking about going live last night. I
almost did too.
Yeah, Joe, I fell asleep.
I was tired. I got home from the gym. I'm like, I'll do this shit tomorrow.
You was tired.
I like Tune will probably be live. I'll just go over there.
I was tired. Yeah, I was tired too. Just I'm like, I was asleep when the deal happened. I woke up.
Yeah.
I said James Harden in Cleveland. I said, wow.
Well, I got up the other morning. My dad, I talked to Jersey, and he's like, "Did you see this rumor?" And
Oh,
I'm like,
Clippers just
"No."
made it like another move.
Let me see. The Clippers.
He said the Clippers made a move.
Yeah, I guess so. I gotta hold on 1 second. Here's Sean
Who they
Sharano.
traded? They ain't trade Kawhi. Who they traded? They traded
Okay, here we go. I'll read
Brook
it off.
Lopez. Who they traded?
The Los Angeles Clippers, Brooklyn Nets, and Toronto Raptors have agreed on a multi-team trade sending Chris Paul to the Raptors and Ochai Agbaji.
Oh, that's our pick. That's our guy.
Yeah, a 2032 Raptors second rounder and cash to the Nets.
Wait, so Chris Paul is going to the Nets?
Chris Paul is going to the Raptors, but that said, and then he followed up just now. Yeah, Chris Paul has been traded to the Raptors. The Raptors will not require Chris Paul to report to the team and could still discuss trades involving him in the next day.
They don't want him.
I wouldn't want him either. Toronto is now Toronto is now it of the tax. That's what he wrote exactly.
Wow.
Brooklyn picks up in an asset and cash to cover Abaji's salary. The Clippers clear a roster spot and save $7 million in tax.
Okay, so they shed salary. This is a Clippers move to shed salary, and so the Nets got Abaji. That's what the Nets got.
Where was he at?
I think Abaji was on the Raptors. Yeah, he was on. Yeah, Abaji was on the Raptors, Toronto.
Yeah, I guess he's going to the Nets.
Yeah, he's been passed around. And shout out to Abaji. I remember we drafted him. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy, man.
I mean, the Nets is still shout out to my guys that cover the Nets, but the Nets still not
Not no contender.
Yeah, they got a long way to go, man. Just keep stacking y'all players, man. Develop y'all guys. That's all. Develop y'all guys. That's all. Just keep developing.
That's my stuff too.
I mean, it's the
Did
truth,
you see the
man.
pictures of DeAndre Hunter out there and was in his team photos done with the Canes? They said you could see the excitement on his face. He just looks so
sad.
Yeah, I feel bad for the way he's like,
I'll be sad too if I found that I'm traded to the Kings out of all places. It's like getting traded to the Wizards. I mean, I'd probably be the Kings and the Wizards.
Now this name right here, this is gonna be a nice gift for somebody. Cam Thomas is not with Brooklyn as the Nets are in process of departing from tomorrow night's game against Orlando. Thomas is officially out for personal reasons. Remember who else was out for
reasons mean?
Yeah, personal reasons or calf strains, whatever. That means you might be getting traded.
Yeah, they don't want to pay him that money. I don't blame him.
Where's he going? That's a good player.
Cam Thompson.
Cam Thomas, a really good two guard.
Yeah, he's a scoring guard. You don't want. I mean, he's a killer. He's a killer. He can score the ball.
We're not getting him, but
yeah, he can score the thing out that ball. He's definitely a one.
Although I will say, if they traded Jarrett Allen back to Brooklyn for Cam Thomas,
nah, we got too many guards.
I got a 6-man now that can score like that. Shit.
Well, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to defend, Joe. We got too many guards, man. We ain't gonna be able to.
I mean, let Jarrett Allen go.
They're saying now the Nets. Okay, so here it is. This is from Brett Siegel. The Nets and Bucks could look to discuss a deal surrounding Cam Thomas.
So Cam Thomas might go to the Milwaukee.
Imagine
if he's not going there.
Which means
they got Miles Turner, Cam Thomas, and Giannis. I mean, hey, that's hey.
They not doing nothing, man. Giannis gotta get out of Milwaukee, man. If he want to win, get him out of Milwaukee. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. Cam Thomas is good though. But
the Bulls are reported looking at offloading AO, Colin Sexton, and Anthony Simons. They want to get rid of
Colin Sexton is rerouting. So they rerouting Colin and Simons. He just got. Well, I don't even think Simons got there yet. But I say he just got there. Like, so they don't want none of them guys. Okay, so they're gonna get rid of them. They already got rid of Kobe White. Sexton gonna go.
We bring Young Bull home.
Young Bull, I'm done with the guards. I'm not bringing in no more guards.
No more guards, please.
I'm getting guard fatigue over here, man.
I like Kobe. This trade right on the screen. Much better.
Please give it a guy that's taller than 6'6", man. Just please, bro.
Let's see. Multiple teams. This is
Malik
6 hours
Williams.
ago.
Yeah, I know you brought him up.
6 hours ago from Chris Mannix, multiple teams are trying to convince the Bucks to wait until this summer to trade Giannis so they can send better offers.
So look, he might get moved, he might not. It's a possibility he don't get moved. It's to go into the offseason, but I mean, it's not a deal out. I like you said, I think we have a better offer. You know, besides the picks, we have the player, the young player. I don't know what the other teams got to offer that besides they draft picks, of course. But
and then Jackson Hayes got suspended for pushing the mascot last night.
oh, that ain't nothing. At least he ain't do a prescription. I mean, at least he ain't do what Paul George did.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm about to say prescription P.
Come on,
I'm about to call prescription P. I've been seeing him.
You shooting shots to Paul George? Why?
I was I was reading comments. It was funny, man. They was going in. I about to call prescription P, man. But you cheating
Sounds
the
like
game.
Ja might end up in Miami.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like
They're gonna
that,
give him a
man.
3-year, $178 million extension instantly.
But look, listen.
Miami desperate.
Tune.
They need yeah. What's up, Bob?
Tune. I think this is gonna be perfect for Ja because Pat Riley don't play.
Pat Riley don't play, man. But Ja, yeah, he need discipline. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm kind of I don't know about Ja, man. I'm kind of checked out on Ja, man. Ja's a good player. Ja's a good player though. You said why?
If he get, why you don't like this, that trade possibly?
It's not. Oh wait, what happened? Okay, I just saw what you said. Okay, with the Chris Paul thing. Just look. No, it discipline. Like Pat Riley could probably, get him right, but I just don't. I'm just checked out on Ja Morant, man. There's always something with Ja. I mean, he haven't been in the news like that, but I don't know. I just checked out on Ja. Everything about him, man.
Did you see last night when Giannis left the bench? Everybody was freaking out. They said Giannis just left the bench. He didn't come back. And like 2 minutes later, he popped back out with a bag of Skittles. Like he went to the concession stand and got some Skittles.
They watching his every move. If he sneezed, if he just sneezed, they.
Oh man, I'm sorry. You're gonna bring a guy back to what got Skittles during the game?
Giannis. Ja Morant to Miami. That's cool. We'll just beat them in 5 games. That's fine. We'll beat them in 5 instead of 4.
Will they even be there? I don't know if they'll even be there.
Hey, Joseph, you know they the play-in champs, man.
Yeah, I mean, are they even gonna make it in? That's the question.
They'll get in. They'll win the play-in. They championship is the play-in.
Yeah.
And then they get to the first round and
flame out. They're like Pittsburgh in NFL. They're always above 500. Yet they get the postseason the last 10 years and flame out.
And flame out. They just get enough to get there.
But that's a badge of honor, consistency, excellence.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What you think about the Ja Morant to Miami, Joseph? I don't know about that.
I mean, I like Wally's point. I think him and Pat Riley would get all that stuff out of him, or you better.
Yeah, like discipline.
I mean, I think a change of scenery is going to be good for him. He needs accountability, a culture. But Ja Morant can't be the number one on your team. I think if they get him,
yeah, he can't be number one.
They get him, and then maybe if Giannis doesn't get traded, and we'll see what happens in the summer. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I think it's interesting. I think he would fit the city probably well. I mean, he's entertaining when he's healthy.
He'll love Miami. Yeah,
he got pogo sticks for legs. I mean, the dude can jump out of a gym. So.
And other thing, as soon as he do get traded there, I think Pat Riley will talk to him in the office.
Well, if you're going to pay a guy $178 million, you got a plan. So, and that's probably mutual. I mean, he knows. I think they're hoping he's their next Jimmy Butler.
He's not. He's not. Him and Jimmy Butler, it ain't even close.
Oh, I don't know. Jimmy Butler showed up last year with some crazy hair. And
I'm just talking about as far as like the winning
Jimmy Butler. Man, I don't know who that was.
Yeah, no, that's just Jimmy. I'm just talking about as far as like competing and winning.
Well, no, one year he showed he looked like a punk band rocker. With that
that's the emo. And he was doing that. Jimmy's Butler's a troll. He was doing that. How they be uploading the pictures on NBA.
Man,
they upload your pictures.
That guy lost his mind. I don't know.
He's a troll. Jimmy's a troll, man. That's what he do, man. He a troll. Yeah. But look, When he playing though, man, he's a dog on him.
How's he doing out there, Golden State?
He tore
No, he's done. He's done.
Oh
He's done
yeah,
for.
that's right. I forgot about that.
His season is over.
And it's crazy
Man.
because he did it against his old team.
Shoot. I like the player a lot. Great player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ja Morant's not gonna.
More talented, John Morant.
He's cool, but he's not going
Pat
to.
Riley get the most out of him. That he would do.
He will.
You get another star in the East.
Eric Spoelstra is a mastermind offensively, schematically. He would be cooking.
Yeah, Coach Spo. Yeah, Coach Spo, one of the greatest coaches. They're just there. It'd be nice to, it'd be good for the Miami fan base, but
But you know what trade's even better? This one on the screen. That's the trade that's even better. Kobe Altman, get it done. Not gonna tell you again.
Yeah, we'll be a lock. We'll be a lock for the finals. We'll be a lock. You get Walker Kessler, man, for Lonzo, man. Cavs not done though. They gotta make another.
No, they're gonna make a deal probably tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you got till tomorrow, 1:00. So they definitely Kobe probably on the phone right now as we speak, man.
He's probably watching this live. He's like, man, shoot, that's a good ass deal right there. I gotta call him up.
He did. He probably look at going through the Cavs live streams.
Yeah, he's like, that's not a bad deal. I'm gonna call him up right now. Hey, give me Utah on the line.
If he do this deal, then he's watching, man. If he do this deal, he was watching.
Bring us up there and get us a signed jersey by every player.
If this deal was to happen, man, just that confirm everything we need to know. Chloe, what do you?
Because I showed you the Rui Dalton trade the day before it came out, and the next day it's reported, oh yeah, the Cavs like Rui and Dalton connect, which almost looked like it was going to happen with DeAndre Hunter.
Then you talk about Rui before, or Dalton connect before making a trade.
I said that last week with last Thursday. I came up here and I said it was DeAndre Hunter. I thought would be possibly traded for.
No, I'm saying I think you was talking about that before.
I've been talking about Connect for a while. Yeah, I've been bringing that up.
We was talking about the LeBron thing. Yeah, I think he was saying Dalton Connect.
They've been looking at those two guys for a while.
Yeah.
But I think that now would have to be Jarrett Allen. You would have to move. But if I get this deal done here on this screen, I consider that.
Yeah, I need to get Lonzo. It's not just this one. Just be a dump.
Because if I made that trade and then I brought in Rui and Connect for Allen, now I got Harden, Mitchell, Tyson, Rui, Mobley. Then off the bench, I would have Schroeder, Ellis, Struce, Merrill, Connect,
but
Kessler.
There's a but though. You still had to get rid of somebody to make space with Tomlin.
Oh, well, Dean Wade, get him his track and get out of here.
He said, yeah, Dean Wade, you'll be the pick. We'll just get you out of here.
Yeah,
for
somebody
nothing.
will take him.
Give you a second round pick or something.
I mean, we got Walker Kessler. He ain't playing. So, but that'd be my bench. Schroeder, Ellis, Struce, Merrill, Connect, Walker Kessler, and then Tomlin. That's pretty good.
Dang, that's nasty. That's nasty right there, though.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. That's not bad.
That's nasty.
You gotta have to pay Walker Kessler too. All these guys like Walker Kessler, you're gonna have to pay. Keon Ellis, you're gonna have to pay after the season. He's due for extension.
And then eventually I insert LeBron in there, and then I got Tyson coming off the bench.
Yeah, what you think LeBron will be? You think LeBron? What you think he'll ask for? I know he ain't gonna just take the the bare minimum, but
probably whatever their. I don't know what their mid-level exception would be, or what. I think what he'll do is he'll let it all play out with the money and everything, and then whatever's left, he'll just insert them. And the report pretty much said he knows he's not getting max money ever again.
I mean, I don't think no team should pay him max or anything.
No, and he knows he's not. Over. And the reason why he stayed out there this year is because he's collecting $53.4 million. So that's the reason why he's out there this year. He would have left already, but I think he knows what it is. I think he'll just take whatever's available. For him, that's just more about legacy at that point.
Yeah, like man, LeBron, you come.
But it's done. I mean, I think it's gonna happen for sure. I mean, unless he has a change of heart and doesn't want to play anymore, which you never know. But I don't see that. I think he wants to go out. He's always left the door open for Cleveland to come back, and That report today to me just kind of solidified that
Why
okay, yeah,
not retire
it's
Cav?
happening.
Why not
Yeah, he's
retire
not
these
going to New
stars?
York. He's not going to the Warriors. Those are just teams they throw out there just to make it look interesting.
Yeah.
He's only going to one other place.
Yep, just retire where you started, man. Retire.
Yeah, and that's always been the plan. It's a storybook ending.
That'd be good. And then on top of that, if the Cavs able to win a championship, then yeah, that'd be a perfect ending.
And the league needs it too because they need a little more. I think they still need a little more interest in these games. You put LeBron back in Cleveland on the East Coast. That that market. That's the
Yeah,
biggest
LeBron,
market.
you get John Morant to the East.
Yeah, because I don't think the NBC thing has really taken off like they wanted it to this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Michael Jordan, I guess, got paid that many $20 million just to do one interview, I guess. So I don't know. That thing that's been a flop. I mean, this whole thing's just been that hasn't taken off like I think they wanted it to. But you got to put. You need what superstar? Even at 41, he's still a draw. What star is in the East Coast right now? Jalen Brunson.
Giannis, Jalen Brunson, I guess you could say. Definitely Giannis.
Giannis, but Giannis doesn't have the draw LeBron has even still.
Tatum, I guess.
Yeah. But none of those guys are LeBron.
Nah, they're not.
They're
not coming on TV to talk about Tatum or these guys. Like, you're not.
No. LeBron is the Kobe, the Jordan, the Shaq, the the Magic, the Bird, like
legendary.
Yeah, like this is an iconic basketball player. You gotta. I remember I said it to you before the season. They don't have anybody in the East Coast. They got to get off to a good start with this new expansion of this media thing, and I don't think they really have. It's the NBC thing to me is not that exciting because it's just kind of stale to me. But they don't have anybody to really promote. Because they're more centered on the East Coast. They get a lot of East Coast games. So, I don't know. I mean, I think that makes sense for the league, too. It's good for everybody.
Yeah.
I already put in my ticket package application for next year. So, you'll see me up there at the games.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, we gonna see, man.
But yeah, good luck though too.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. You know, hey, I'm gonna get ready to close it down. We've been on for 2 hours.
I might have to go cover this press conference, maybe.
Yeah, I was going. Yeah, I know you got to do the press. I know you was gonna do a live.
Yeah, I might go live right after this, and
yeah, I'll tune in.
It won't be a long. I'll just react to this to some of the comments the coach made, and yeah, we'll keep it at that. And maybe hopefully we'll be live tomorrow. Either my your channel, or both. Maybe to another trade. So
yeah, for sure.
We'll see what happens. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share to Tune In Sports and Cavaliers Talk. And like I always say, if you're not subscribed, you're not a real Cats fan. So until you subscribe, you'll be a Cats fan then. But until then, you're not. That's that.
And that's the bottom line. What? 'Cause Stone Cold said so.
Yep, you heard it, man. That's the bottom line, man. Shout out to the guys, though, man. Shout out to Cavs Nation. Shout out to Joseph. Tapping on him. Shout out to Wiley and his sources, man. Shout out to everybody on that tuned in. Or shout out to everybody in the chat. Or if you didn't comment, you was watching. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody on the playback. And shout out to Humble. And Ahmed, next time I pull up, I know Ahmed has some issues. I really want to hear what Ahmed had to say, because we was just talking about the Darius Garland thing. And I was telling him how he's going to move off on, try to trade him in the offseason. But it's crazy how that came about sooner than later. But yeah, man. Shout out to the guys, man. But yeah, y'all let me know if y'all have any thoughts and comments about this whole thing, man. Trades are happening as we speaking right now. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace and love. Let them know. Go Cavs.
and he has brought new life to the Cavs in Cleveland since LeBron James. And when I say the best shooting guard in the league, I'm standing on that. He is Donovan Mitchell, Spider.